Hello there fellow humans and welcome to this video, and because update 8.2 is out and there's been a lot of rebalancing at tier 10, I would want to make a new tier 10 list of what is the top 5 best tier 10s, and the list is basically going to go by how easy are they to play, how versatile are they, and how well do they actually perform. So we start off at number 5 with the Super Conqueror, which has essentially now replaced the T125 in its role, because while the T125 was nerfed quite drastically in terms of turn speed and DPM, this thing wasn't, and this thing retains those capabilities with 2.8k DPM, also a lot of gun depression, very strong turret, and very decent mobility as well. It doesn't turn quite as quickly, but that doesn't really matter. So, here's the thing about this tank. It is very easy to play as well, because it is very versatile. You can pretty much stick this tank in any position and it's going to do well. Something that you can't do with a tank destroyer or a light tank, but it's a lot easier with light tanks, obviously. But that's exactly why there's no going to be any tank destroyers on this list, because tank destroyers are very situational. And we don't want to do that, because getting 5k in one game and then 500 in the next one isn't really fun, I'd say. So that's why there isn't going to be any tank destroyers on this list, because they're very situational, very annoying, I'd say. So, as you can see here, I'm on the ridgeline. I am taking what is most important on this map, which is obviously this part here. That's the most important thing that you can have on this map. And now we're pretty much gonna steamroll these people. There's obviously that Leo over there. Let's try to get him. Map awareness. That is called. You know, look around yourself, look what's happening, and then you're gonna do quite well, I'd say. And obviously, that's quite easy now. 2.5B got nerfed severely as well, which isn't ideal for him, but it is ideal for me. Oh. Grill. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really have to worry about it. I have enough HP, but I'm just gonna try to go back a bit anyway. Yup. There we go. That is 1.4k assistance, also with 3.8k damage. Yeah, now he's gonna peek. I can't shoot him. If he's looking at me, I can't shoot him. Because, oh, I mean, if he just gives me his ass, I'll take it. 4.2k. There we go. There we go. Oh, showed an HE. Not really a problem for me. He's turning around. It's not ideal. Track shot. Boom. Oh, I'm dead now. Oh well. Gotta give them some happiness as well while destroying them. 4.6k damage. Yeah, I mean, that's alright. That's not too bad. What do you think? Put it in the comments. And we get to number 4 on this list, which is the VK90, and I made a video about that tank explaining why it's good a few days ago, so you can check that out. It's available in those lockboxes. It is not worth those lockboxes. I'd say if it's sold for 20k gold, that's a good value. If it's sold for anything else, do not buy this tank. It's a very strong tank, but you also want to have a strong value, and in this case, in the lockboxes, you don't have that. And then at number 3, we have the only medium tank on this list, which is the E50M. And now we're here in the E50M on this map. I don't know what the name is, because I don't care. But what you should care about instead, and what I do care about, is the E50M, because first of all, you have 6.9 second reload, which is very important. And then, secondly, why is this tank on the list? Well, it's quite simple. I think it is the best medium tank at the 10 because it is also the easiest to play. Sure, you have tanks like the Leopard, tanks like the STB, now M48 Patton and FE402 that are great in good hands. But they don't have as much noob safety as the E50M does. You know, if you're a new player, if you're an entry-level medium player, then the E50M is the perfect choice for you because it is a very good combination between a heavy tank and a medium tank, which makes it a main battle tank, by the way, to play it. And a very accurate gun, 3000 DPM now after the buff. The armor is insane. You have the front plate's impenetrable. The turret's very hard to pen as well because it's quite small. You can ram people with it. It can really do everything that you can ask from, and that is why I think that this is the best medium tank, because not necessarily because it has the most potential, you know, where if you're a very good player, you can get a lot more out of an FE4202 or a Leopard 1 than you can with this thing. But the baseline for this tank is very high. So even if you're not a good player, if you're an average player, you're gonna have a good time with this thing. Also, if you're on this map and you go to this side, you're not gonna have a good time. And just like the enemy WZ, who's not having a good time These things were hacking. Sag. Okay, 2.5k, 3k DPM. This thing has everything. Okay, this thing has absolutely everything, and the enemy team has absolutely nothing. And now we gotta try to not die, because even though it's very good armor, it's not invincible. That has to be said, obviously. And yeah, great gun as well. Oh, never mind, great gun. Oh, but yeah, this is a very, very strong tank. And if you don't believe me, try it out yourself. That's all I have to say. At number 2, we have the relatively newly introduced M6 Yaw. I would say that the bat shotgun, which is essentially the 3-shot auto there is, it's basically just a bat shotgun, is better. Because even though the 2.5k 120mm gun with 450 does a lot more damage in less time, this thing is more consistent. Ouch. Gotta love the 183 campers. Oh, he penned the... damn. That was a good shot by him. Gotta give him that. That was not a bad shot. But the thing is, with this tank, it's a lot more... the gun's a lot more consistent. That's kind of what you want to go for, I'd say. Probably the 120 is more fun. Because, like, 900 damage in 1.7 seconds is just insane. But you have 20 seconds reload on that thing, which just is a bit too long, I'd say. And with this thing, you can do more consistent damage, which I'd say is the better option here, because the reload's only 13 seconds, which on a heavy like this, which is hard to reposition, is, I'd say, a lot more helpful. Because obviously if you're getting pushed and you reload for 20 seconds, it's not really ideal. And if you have 3k DPM, it's a lot better than if you have 2.5k. Because it's still 500 DPM more. Okay, here's the E5. Take him out. That would be very nice. There we go. He's dead. Okay, that VK might be a problem to me eventually, but let's hope that he won't be now. Because the main problem now will be the Vickers here. Again, map awareness. Where can I do damage? And I think the damage I can do right now is the 183, because he's up in the open. It takes 5 seconds to unload, which is quite a long time, I'd say, but it is not too bad. Like, it could be worse. It could be fosh worse. 2.7k right now. There we go. Doing consistent damage, you know, just finding good targets and then doing damage to them. Okay, I think that Jaeger might be interested in dying. Yeah, I mean, I just ignored the Vickers. I probably should have been shot there, but I didn't, so I'll take it. Now, biggest problem we have here is the tank that should be the one taking all the punishment can't take any more punishment because he's dead. Mouse is gone. Which now means I can't clip him, I can't clip anyone, in fact, so the STB is kind of fucked down there. Well, the mouse has realized, bad game for him. If he learns from that, that's amazing, right? You know, if you take a game... Oh, and he's mad now. That's not cool. 4.2. Yup, that's how we go. At number 1, obviously, there is no other choice, and it is obviously the Chieftain Mark 6. And, well, it has a birthday, but I'm not going to play it because I don't want to make the video too long. The TLDR of this tank, it's great at everything, so it's going to work for everyone and for everything. And if it doesn't work for you, then what the fuck are you doing? But yeah, no. I mean, for some playstyles, if you like super heavies or if you like something like that, it's not going to work for you. Or especially if you like tank destroyers, and if you like tank destroyers, I mean, there isn't any on this list anyway. But with that said, that's it. The only tank destroyer that would maybe have a chance at this list is probably the Foch. But no. So yeah, with that said, please watch out for these tanks. Get a good deal. This tank is sold for 20k gold sometimes. That is an amazing deal. In opposite of what the lockboxes are, where the lockboxes are a horrible deal. So please don't buy those. And yeah, with that, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you for the next one. Goodbye.